The state of Colorado fired an executive with the Behavioral Health Administration today. No mystery why. Prosecutors say she stole nearly $100,000 from her last job. The mystery is how Lindsay Salas ever got hired by the Polis administration while she was actively under investigation by the state attorney general's office. Our Marshall Zellinger is looking into it.
The state's Behavioral Health Administration, BHA, which is based in this Glendale complex, just fired one of its high-paid leaders. Lindsay Salas was hired in November for a leadership job that paid $188,000. She was hired while the Attorney General's office was investigating her for stealing at her previous job at a nonprofit, CASA of Adams and Broomfield counties. A donor to CASA agreed to pay for Salas's master's degree tuition at DU. Salas is accused of a scheme that led to her stealing $99,000 from that donor. According to the complaint from the Attorney General's office, Salas stole from the donor by having the donor overpay her tuition or pay when there was no balance. And when DU saw a surplus in Salas's account, the school would refund the money directly to Salas. Salas was on leave at the nonprofit when it conducted an internal investigation about the tuition money, and she resigned before that investigation was complete. When she applied for the state job, Salas checked the box for the state to not contact her previous employer. She wrote in her application her reason for leaving CASA was to focus on next leadership opportunity. The current executive director of CASA tells me if the state had reached out, she would not have been able to say anything about the internal investigation, but would have said Salas was not eligible for rehire. What about the state investigating a state employee? The Attorney General's office tells me it is an independent department. Its investigations are confidential, and it is not our practice to inform employers if an employee is subject of an investigation. As part of the Attorney General's office investigation, Salas has agreed to pay back $66,000. I asked why not the full $99,000, and I was told the amount is agreed upon based on a person's ability to pay, though if she misses any payment deadlines, she'll owe more, $125,000. CASA also sent its internal investigation to the local district attorney's office, which could still consider criminal charges. Kyle.
So it's been a while since I've been job hunting. What I see on the internet is that it is not unusual to say, don't contact my current employer. Like, don't tell my boss I'm looking for work. But this, like, don't look behind that curtain over there. Whatever you do, don't look over there.
The fact that it's an option, like the person's not working there anymore. You'd think that is something you do as a background check. And the governor's office told me a background check was complete. And I said, well, was her current employer or her previous employer contacted? And the answer was, oh, it was a criminal background check.
Oh. Well, keep hitting refresh, guys. All right, Marshall Zellinger, thank you.